In Seattle, an innocent husband and wife were sitting in their car when a crazed gunman ran up, shooting them both. The wife, who was pregnant, died. The husband was severely injured, while that crazed gunman was just found not guilty by reason of insanity.
June 13th, 2023. Ina Kwan was driving with her husband to the Belltown restaurant they owned when a man ran up and fired every bullet in his gun into their car window.
I was at the Shaw Mill with a shooter running northbound on Lenora with a handgun.
Ina was 8 months pregnant. She was rushed into surgery and had an emergency delivery. Ina and the baby girl died. Her husband was hurt but survived.
Stay there! Put your hands out to the side now! Hands out to the side!
Cordell Gooseby was arrested blocks away a short time later.
I was coming down, he's got his hands up. People are pointing at him. He's telling me, I just killed him. I just shot him. I just shot him.
30 minutes before the shooting, Gooseby flagged down an officer and told him this.
I have a situation going on. My life in danger right now. Everybody trying to walk. My life in danger. My life in danger.
The officer left to respond to another call for someone with a weapon. After Gooseby's arrest, he told police he saw a gun and claimed a history of mental illness.
I blacked out with everything, so it was kind of like a blur.
Gooseby was eventually found competent to stand trial. His not guilty by reason of insanity plea refers to his mental state when he pulled the trigger.
Defense first obtained their own expert report, and their expert found the defendant was insane at the time of this crime. The state then obtained our own expert, who also evaluated the defendant, and they came to that same conclusion that he was insane at the time of the crime.
Prosecutors say Gooseby could be committed to a psychiatric hospital for life, but it's up to the state to monitor his condition, and a review panel would have to approve his release.
That could have been my daughter. It could have been one of my grandkids.
The shooting sparked protests and calls for change in the streets of Belltown.
Their hopes and dreams are gone, like that.
And an outpouring of support for Ina's family.
She was an amazing woman.
This man had numerous other felonies, including unlawful use of a firearm involving a motor vehicle from Illinois. And you know what? Let's just hope that this situation doesn't turn out like this situation in Connecticut.
Accused of killing and eating another person in Bridgeport, being granted a conditional release. Tyree Smith killed Angel Gonzalez with an axe in 2011 and ate part of the victim's body. Smith was found not guilty by reason of insanity and sentenced to 60 years in a psychiatric hospital. He was then transitioned to a group home in 2023. Smith's conditional release will happen in phases, beginning with supervised periods of temporary leave in the community.
Isn't that insane? What is wrong with the Connecticut authorities? Are they insane? They're putting the entire community in danger by releasing this man back onto the streets. Men like this should be held in a mental hospital until the day they die. Who's going to be with them 24 hours a day, making sure they continue to take their medication? Hopefully the Washington authorities do better than the Connecticut authorities. The community should not be put in danger. But forgive me for not having a load of confidence in the people of Washington State. Archives of Psychiatric Nursing, a qualitative study of medication adherence among people with schizophrenia. The clinical antipsychotic trials of intervention effectiveness studies show that 74% of patients had discontinued their medication within 18 months due to intolerable side effects and lack of efficacy. Relapse rates are estimated to be 5 times higher in those who discontinue their antipsychotic medication compared to those who remain adherent. So there is a 74% chance that these guys are likely to stop taking their medication. Do you trust them kind of odds, guys? Yeah, absolutely. They should never, ever, ever be able to walk free again, insane or not. Actually, especially because they're insane. Hey guys, I hate even asking, but the algorithm demands it. Could you please leave a comment, a like, and then even better, follow me?